Hey, it's Dorleen, and today I'm working on another Christmas layout. So I am cutting some squares, and I'm following a tutorial that I got from the Scrapbooking with Anne Marie website, which I will have her link below, and also a link to my blog home and the direct blog post for this. So I'm just wiggling that black paper right there because I just wanted to let you know that that paper is extremely thin. I mean, it is considered cardstock, but it is so thin. It's really almost like a copier paper weight. But I thought it was perfect for this project since I'm really just using it to mat that pattern paper. So I cut 12 squares of the black and 12 of the red, and I'm going to adhere them on top of each other, just directly centered, or as close to centered as possible to them. And with the magic of videos, you don't need to watch me put adhesive in all of these squares, and here you go, they're already adhered together. So what I'm going to do now is I'm using this white cardstock, which is actually a normal cardstock, to use as my layout base. And I'm just placing these squares all around the edges. So there's 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and then 2 in the middle on each of those on the side. So in a sense, 4 squares. So in the middle of that, I'm going to cut a white piece of paper, and this could be any color, but I'm using white, and that dimension will also be on my blog. But I'm organizing the pictures. This is just another of my, I call December daily. I try to take at least one picture a day of December, or in December, and these aren't necessarily your big events because you know there's a lot of them, but just, you know, sometimes it's just a special treat that you have. We went to go visit my aunt, so I took a picture of her and my mom underneath her tree, you know, things like that, that are very important to the month because of all the holidays that are going on, but not necessarily enough for a whole layout. So once I adhered that all together, I did grab some strips of the all 3 of the papers, the black, I have my hands in air quotes, cardstock, and the red pattern paper, and also the white cardstock. And I just put it down there just to add a little bit of a base and add a little something extra. So as I was arranging the pictures, I'm really not sure what order they're going to be in. And normally when I arrange pictures, I just kind of put them, you know, Cricut and here, there, everywhere. Wasn't really sure what I was going to do. I thought at one time that I might push the photos kind of towards the top and towards the bottom to have like a center area and put my embellishments there. But just the more I was thinking about it, I kind of thought, you know, I really wanted something more, I'm not sure if even's the right word, just straight. But before I get into that, I did decide to mat that white cardstock center. So, and I just used the black, and I also used that really thin paper. I have a lot of it. I got a big pack of it. I don't even know why. But so see how I'm arranging the photos here, and it's more straight and within that box. I like the way that looked. And one thing I wanted to let you know too is when I put down those squares around the edges, I did not try to make them straight. I have them, and you can see they're very crooked, but I did that intentionally. So I think with the contrast between that kind of wonky squares around the edge and then the very uniform pictures on the middle mat, I think that looked really good together. And that truck with the Santa and the tree, I actually designed that in Cricut Design Space. And instead of cutting, I created the print and cut. And I did the entire cluster and with the outline and then just the truck. So the truck is on there right now using some foam tape. And I just put it right on top of the I'm calling it cluster, the cluster Santa. So it gives it some dimension. And then I'm going to grab some of my black glitter pen or glitter marker, and I'm going to just put that over the wheel just to give it a little bit of a sparkle. It's not a whole lot. It's just enough. More of a shimmer, I guess, but it's really fun. And I'm just going to, you know, put that right on top of there. Just like I said, give it some dimension. You know, I've never really used print and cut print and cut very often, but the more I use it, the more I wonder why I don't use it more often. It really makes things a lot easier, especially something like this and this size. If I had to cut all those and then layer them, oh, I would have made myself crazy. So that was a lot of fun. I also did the little banner or the little ribbon thing from the Cricut as well. As you could tell, I decided to mat it, and instead of cutting it with my Cricut, I just used some scissors and that, again, that really thin black cardstock. And so it's the truck, or Santa in the truck, with the ribbon behind it. Not a lot of embellishments or anything going on with this page. And at one point I thought I was continuing to film, and I wasn't, but I did add some splatter, which you will see when I show you the final pictures. But I really hope you like this. This is a really fun and cute layout, really quick tutorial. So please check it out. Again, all that information will be in the information box. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already, hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll try to do at least one scrapbooking video, layout process video, whatever you want to call that, a week, and as well as any other project that I may be working on in my craft room, which is called the Command Center, which is also the name of my blog. Have a great week. Bye.